Greetings. I'm Christine Gibbs from A Step Ed Physiotherapy in Governor's Square. Thank you for joining me for another segment of Staying a Step Ahead. The elbow is a common site of injury for both athletes and non-athletes due to the repetitive movements and occupational stress. I'm sure you've all heard of tennis elbow and golfer's elbow, but there is more to elbow pain than swinging a tennis racket or a golf club. Today, I'd like to give you my top 10 tips for keeping your elbows in the swing of things. Number 1, strengthen your shoulder girdle. If your shoulder is not in the right position, your elbow will not function properly. Your rotator cuff muscles are the main stabilizers of your shoulder joint. Therefore, it is imperative that you strengthen these muscles. So, grab some TheraBand, stand sideways to the point of attachment, keep your elbow hugged really close to your side, and then just rotate out. Nice and slow, and it is not an elbow arm motion like this. You're rotating outwards. Again, just against the resistance, rotating out. And number 2, strengthen your back. Your lower trapezius muscle is also key in keeping your shoulder joint in proper position. So attach the TheraBand high this time and pull down, really squeezing the area below your shoulder blade. Pull and squeeze. Number 3, wrist rotation. Your forearm rotation muscles are essential in stabilizing your elbow. To strengthen them, grab a dumbbell, stabilize your forearm, and slowly rotate all the way to one side and then back to the other. Nice and slow, and don't just let the weight drop as it gets to the end. Make sure you're stabilizing through your elbow. Number 4, eccentric wrist flexion and extension. Strengthening your forearm through lengthening contractions is essential. So grab some TheraBand, put it under your foot. Grab the end and help your wrist up. And then let go slowly, like over about 10 seconds, let it down. Take your other hand, help it back up, and slowly let it down again. After about 10 to 15, flip over and reverse. Help your wrist up, and slowly let it down again. Help it back up, and slowly let it down. And number 5, grip strength. Increase your grip strength by squeezing a ball. Squeeze and hold, and release. Squeeze and hold, and release. If you don't have a ball at home, borrow one from your dog. And number 6, finger extension strength. Reverse your grip strength by getting a rubber band, putting it around your fingers, and opening as far as you can. Open and hold. Number 7, eccentric elbow extension. Most overuse injuries are due to slowing down a moving limb. Therefore, you must train your body to perform this activity. Softball and baseball players typically get injured because they work on speeding up their arm, not slowing it down. My softball star niece out in California is struggling with a throwing issue right now. So this is for you, little miss. Grab a piece of TheraBand, attach it in front of you with a decent amount of tension. Support your upper arm and pull back with your other hand. Slowly lower your hand until your elbow is straight. Help with the other hand, pull it back up, and slowly let it down. Number 8, stretch your wrist flexors, the inside of your forearm. The best way to stretch this is to place it backwards on a table, chair, desk, making sure your fingers curl over the edge, and then lean backwards, stretching right through the front. Hold for 30 seconds and stretch one at a time. Number 9, stretch your wrist extensors. After stretching your wrist flexors, you need to stretch the opposite side of your forearm. Start with a bended elbow and make a fist. Take your other hand and pull it down. Hold your wrist in this position as you slowly extend your elbow. You'll feel a stretch through the top of your forearm. When you feel that stretch, hold it for 30 seconds. Do not start with the elbow straight and just crank on your wrist. That's a surefire way to get carpal tunnel. And number 10, grip size. If you do play golf or racket sport, make sure the grip on your club or racket is the correct size. I hope this information has been useful to help you eliminate elbow pain, or better yet, prevent it from happening in the first place. Thanks for tuning in. I wish you all a joyful and healthy holiday season. Join me in the new year for another installment of Christine's Top 10 to continue staying a step ahead.